first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready, ready.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
On the set.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Lightning 18. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw complete to Scott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one hot. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass, as they continue to wear this defense out.
And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
69 with 69.
Pistol snap to Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The throw here is complete, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's top low, 18. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. Moving to his right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Willis now to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Come on, come on.
He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, he'll set up to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On comes the Packers punting team. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack.
The handoff. It's Irving. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Let's go. Ready.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Willis to throw. Going up top. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on second and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, and pick up the first down.
Right back to the fullback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. He's got his man right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And Unfortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Henderson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Go check. Go check. Check. Cougar 19.
Give. This is Irving. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw is Willis. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Okay,
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready? Check the Cougar 19.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and
Let's
10
go now.
at the 32-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 Cardinal.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Throwing, Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Throwing is Willis. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up fourth down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tyke Smith, they're on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
32-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll look to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. Here's second and 9. Packers going to use their final timeout now. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It is second and 9.
Come on.
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time.
9 yards to go.
And it's going to be third down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
To number 86. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Willis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
They're on the 46-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Willis now to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, a run with Irving. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready! Ready!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Let's go now. Ready,
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
They'll take over first and 10.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Willis now to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Hey. Go!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Willis to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day. McLaughlin,
Good on the extra point. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete down the field to Golden. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will cut the deficit down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Ready?
On first down, here's Irving. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
19 Cardinal, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Panther 11.
Throwing, Willis. Rolling right. He's going to run it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. They'll tell you his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Here's a designed run. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on designed quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Panther 80. Mustang 19. Vikings, ready.
Now Willis. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70.
To throw is Willis. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they'll be He's set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Back to the air one more time. That's right side and brought in by Williams. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Irvin. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again here with Irvin. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
18, 5 here.
Throwing is Willis. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here we go.
Here's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Tap the 60. Ready.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On the jump.
3rd down and 9.
Go. Let's go.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Next, number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the 46, here's second down and 6.
Drop 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Willis. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside for 35. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Come on.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So, as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Back to throw. On the run to the right. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Packer.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
Bucky Irving, and he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving, touchdown Tampa. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49, Packers 24.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the one. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. 18, come.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third
Here we
and
go,
7.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw complete to Scott. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll look to throw here on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the ready. Panther 60.
On the handoff, it's Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Willis now to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
That'll be intercepted. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the